I mean, it's a tale of two halves. I think tonight showed it. First half, we were playing incredible. I was, other than the last 3 minutes of the first half, where I think we came in up 14. We were up 25 or 23. And I've been quoted saying this: there's no 20-point lead that's safe in this league anymore, just because of the pace and the style of the play, of the game. But for us, I think we showed some great poise in the third quarter. But in that fourth quarter, I got to do a better job of just getting us into some initiated offensive sets and just be aggressive and not kind of force my way into the lane. I felt like after they were scoring, there was a few times I tried to rush the ball up court and answer back with a three. But I just got to let the flow of the game dictate kind of my instincts and then be able to withstand some of the Lakers' runs, especially when Luka's not out there. So I take it upon myself, and I take it very personally. One of our best players is out, is to be able to sustain the lead or to be able to increase it, but not be out there and kind of have empty possession. So I felt like we showed great points throughout the game of poise, but we got to put together two halves. So.
What's your perspective on what happened on the play with 15 seconds left, the turnover that you went down?
Sure, it happened so fast. I thought Luka needed a little bit more room, so I threw it towards the backcourt, because I thought Jared Vanderbilt did a great job denying him. So I thought he was just going to let it bounce like twice and then go grab it. But once I saw him try to save it from half court, I looked at him maybe like a minute later and was like, you could go back court. And he was like, man, it's my fault. I was like, yeah, it's all good. I mean, this is what it's going to be like when you're learning in game with one another. It's not going to look pretty all the time, but just got to enjoy the process the same way wins and losses come. But I know that moving forward, we'll definitely be more aligned, and coming out of that timeout, we'll have a better play. So.
Three times you guys, when you're together, lost all three close games down to the wire. What is that process with you two guys figuring out how to play with one another and how to kind of maximize both your strengths in those situations?
Yeah, I think that's exactly what it is. It's just a process. I think as much as I would love for it to work and for us to be on the winning side, I think he wants to be on the winning side as well. We have only a few games together, but obviously in the second half of the season, everything's going to be a little bit more heightened pressure-wise. We welcome that, but again, our mistakes and things that we're learning is going to be in game, and tonight I feel like we were in control most of the game. Other than them having 17 offensive rebounds and doing the things necessary to put themselves in position, getting to the free throw line, I feel like we had the game. So just hard lessons that we're going to take, but the process itself is something that I can't be mad at or be angry at or be confused about, whose fault it is or anything like that. I got to take my responsibility. I can definitely shoot better. I was 2 for 10. I had a lot of open looks tonight and good passes. So I got to control what I can control as a player, but also be more than willing to, look at film and just address the mistakes with the guys and move on.
What type of impact is Vanderbilt have on this game, particularly with the 8 offensive rebounds?
Yeah, I just think after halftime, from the games that I've watched the Lakers play, they usually start off slow in that third quarter. But he kept the ball alive, and they needed every single one of those offensive rebounds that he got tonight, and that was the impact of the game.
What did you see from Anthony Davis in his performance? It seemed like he, consistently made some big plays down the stretch.
Yeah, I think all of us in this room were used to seeing performances like that from him. But obviously, with this season being up and down with injuries, some days, some games, he kind of looks like the MVP type and all-star, and then other games it looks like he's still trying to figure out his way back. But I think they've made a conscious effort as a team to be more cohesive, especially in the second half of the season, because they're competing for a spot in the playoffs. So you got to give them credit. We got really comfortable tonight, and I was looking at some of their play calls, and they were definitely geared towards getting the weaker mismatches on their ball handlers, and then also crashing offensive glass. They did all the little things tonight.